and for you to focus on right now is just following up and doing some of those last call posts. So if you don't know what I'm talking about as far as last call posts, I'll post some examples tonight in the team page, but doing posts or even personal invites, if you feel more comfortable telling people it's my last call, I'm looking for one person, or the next person who joins my challenge group, if you're at Success Club 4, or invests in their health, will receive, you can keep it something simple like a 7-day shopping list or an extra meal plan or an extra set of portion control containers. You don't have to you're going to see people doing like $25 back or $20 back, or get a Fix It cookbook or whatever. Like if you have something lying around the house like that is fitness related, offer that as an incentive, obviously if it's not used, but you get bonus DVDs with programs that you buy. Keep those. Don't use them for yourself, but keep those. And they were free for me, so I use those as like incentives sometimes. Go to TJ Maxx and get like a $10 workout tank top. When they say like, I want to do this, that can be an incentive. And when they purchase it, you can ask them like, hey, what's your size? I'm going to go pick out your shirt. And make it personal to them. Like you don't have a slew of shirts because you don't know who's going to order. But those are all fine. You don't have to break the bank. You don't have to go above and beyond. You can simply offer maybe a different flavor of Shakeology, like extra Shakeology packets if you have a packet or two around. You've already spent the money, so use those. Those are another great way. Or if you have any of these lying around, like a shaker bottle, people love shaker bottles. Like they love those. So if you have extra of those, something like that. So when it gets down to this nitty gritty time, this like when it's 29th and 31st, you have like 2 days. That's kind of what gets people. And what I was talking to someone else about earlier this week is you may not be posting those last calls or that one more person necessarily to drive new people to purchase or to talk to, but what it does is it gets that attention of the people you have been talking to going, oh crap, I meant to do that, or I totally forgot, or oh my gosh, I hope she didn't forget about me, or I need to order that, and if I order now, I get a cool shaker cup. Like sometimes it gets them thinking like, okay, I needed it now, or I forgot. So sometimes don't go into the mindset that you're going to get like 10 new people. If you can get that one person that you've been trying to get to order, like that's a successful post. Like that's awesome. And that's, another thing to think about when you're doing these last few posts. Another thing I want to remind you guys about that is, if you do all this, if you end the month knowing you did everything you can, you talked to 50 people this week, you had 50 no's, you had 6 people say they were going to order and they didn't, and you didn't stop pushing till the end, and you did all you could, but you still didn't hit Success Club, that's okay. That's okay. What I don't want you to do is on August 1st, wake up and say, I was so close, I should have, I wish I would have, I could have, if only I did. Like that's what I don't want you to wake up with, that feeling. So if you can wake up on August 1st and go, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but I gave it my all, then I want you to like feel successful. And I want you to know that you did all you can. And what you did do was set yourself up for an awesome, awesome August, because that momentum that you just drove this last week is going to flow into August if you allow it to. So all those seeds you planted the last 7 days, if you're pushing for Success Club and trying to wrap it up, it's going to roll over into August. I promise you that. Just don't let that steam, don't let that like ambition that you've had the last 7 days fall off because you missed a goal. Let it fuel you. Take what you did the last 7 days, what you cultivated, what you prepped and prepared and planted seeds and got all excited about. Let that seep in, and host a challenge group on August 10th, and maybe the next 2 or 3 days you hit Success Club 6 with the 3 people that were supposed to order in July, and now you have an awesome group and you've hit Success Club 6, and I know it's way easier said than done, but just kind of think about it in that mindset is a huge thing. If you wake up on August 1st and you talk to yourself about how you didn't accomplish a goal and how you didn't do this and you didn't do that, August is going to be another tough month. Like if you have that mindset, it's going to be another tough month. So you have to go on to this mindset and into August, especially if you're on a team cup, with the mindset of, all right, I'm going to do this. I worked my butt off in July. I missed my goal, but I know I did everything I can. So I'm going to do that again. I'm just going to start sooner in August. So it leads me into my next thing. Who is on a team cup and who is not? I think, who is not on a team that wants to be? Let me rephrase that. No one?
We can talk in my one-on-one.
Okay. Anyone? No? Okay.
Brittany, me.
Who's me?
Jamie.
Oh, hi.
Hey.
Do you need a team and you want one?
Me and Jamie
Okay.
need a team yet.
Okay.
This is Jamie Pratt.
I think Maria and Heather maybe.
I don't have.
You don't have a team either, right?
I don't have. No.
But do you know what I'm even talking about? That's what okay. Say that again, Heather. Oh, I think she froze. Okay.
I know.
You what? You want to type it? Maybe if you type it in.
Hold on.
Okay. So Jamie, I think we might have 2 more people, so we might just have to get you 1 more person on your team.
Okay.
I posted in the Diamond group, and a few girls are checking for that as well.
Okay.
Ashton's in. You're muted, but I can lip read. I think she said she's in.
Yes, I said I'm in. You got me.
Okay, so
I'm not checking out of it.
Ashton, Heather, Maria, Jamie B, and Jamie P. Okay, so I will get a message thread with you 5 in there, and that way you guys can all be in one spot. And then I'll take myself out of it so that you guys can decide who wants to register who and get your coach IDs and emails. So just real quick, like my past experience with Team Cups and why they're so awesome and what they do for you. I think Liz is on, and she was on the last one we did in February with me. And more than anything, I talked about this last week, more than anything, you guys, I want you just to get used to that team culture. Just to have that close-knit support. Like, of course, we have our big team, but it's really awesome to have like the small little pack of people just in your corner. So don't be afraid to set goals and so what I do for my team for my Team Cups is I will open up a Facebook group and I encourage the captain of that team. So of a team of 5, there's going to be 1 captain. And what that means is they're probably the person that's going to register you, and that person will be receiving special emails from Beachbody for them to relay to you, which is why I think the group is really good, because then they can kind of copy and paste the email into the team groups that you guys have the same information, the same motivation, and things like that. The team captain will also get a weekly email telling you where everyone's individual points are and where your team points are, because there are tiers and there are different prizes. So it's an individual game, it's an individual goal-based system, but as well as a team-based system. So for tier 1, I think it's usually Success Club 5, and then cumulative, you have like 30 points between all 5 of you, and that's tier 1. So if you hit Success Club 5 and your team has 30, then you guys all get tier 1 prize. usually the second tier is like Success Club 7 plus 50 points. I'm just throwing numbers out. Then you all, if let's say Ashton hit Success Club 7 and the team has 50 points, she hits tier 2. If Heather hits Success Club 5 and the team has 50, she only still hits tier 1. So that's how the prizes work. So that's why you still get rewarded for your individual hard work, but you also have to work together as a team to hit that team point goal. So within the group, I create a cover page, a cover banner, and I put everyone who's part of the team on there. We put our team name, Success Club goals, just so you can see the unity, you build that unity, and everyone kind of comes together. And then daily, what I did in the last one that went really well was daily we posted in the morning where we were at for Success Club and what we were hoping to be at by the end of the day. So I would post like Success Club 4, I'm hoping to be at Success Club 8 by the end of the day. Or I'm at Success Club 0, I'm hoping to be at Success Club 2 by the end of the day. That just got me and it got the other people on my team in that mindset of, okay, this is where I'm at. Where do I want to be? Even if you fall short, who cares? But what do you want to accomplish? And that's going to drive you. You're going to talk to more people. You're going to want to hit that goal because you want to go back in that group and you want to say, yes, I did it. Like that's that motivation. And we all know if you don't hit it, it's okay if you don't hit it, but you have to set that goal in order to achieve it. And if you work towards it and don't, you're making progress. So we do that. And then in the last one, Liz, remind me, didn't we do like somebody posted every morning a different motivational quote? And so there was 5 of us. So like I took every Monday, somebody took every Tuesday, somebody took every Wednesday. Didn't we do that? Liz? No? I thought she was gone. So that's something else that you could do to keep the motivation, the team going. Assign everyone a day and post like a cool motivational quote, something that you're focusing on, a personal development quote, something like that. So you want to create that team unity. You don't want to just check in. She said she don't remember. Just keep that team unity and keep that motivation up and keep the communication between you guys all open. Some people choose to do a Zoom in addition to every other call that you guys have. If that fits your schedule as a team, that's totally fine. That's an option too. Or you can have a text message thread. If Facebook's harder to use during the day, during work hours, text message is fine. Give everyone your number. But really just try to embrace and think of ways to increase that team community and focus on just supporting each other and sharing ideas and sharing tips. And I will do my best to duplicate. So whatever we do in our Team Cup group, I'll still post in the team page so that you guys can share that with your Team Cup and figure out different ways to think about it. One thing that the Southeast Regional Leaders group that we were talking about in the Team Cup this week is have something that you're inviting to every week. So if you look at the calendar for August, what are you inviting to this coming up Monday? Do you have something started or do you have something that's starting in September? It's the 3rd. So some of you might have a challenge group coming. So your challenge group is up and running. So what are you going to start promoting for and inviting for this week? Whatever that is, you're going to invite, it's going to start on, Monday. So let's say I personally am running a free group Monday the 10th. So the first week of August, I'm going to be promoting a free group. I'm going to be inviting people to that and be networking and building my network for that. The 3rd week is the 17th. What am I going to do about that? I personally am not going to be doing anything. We are traveling, so we're going to be up north. So it's going to be really hard to run something new. But I made a goal for myself to talk about on demand. And I'm going to talk about, because I'm traveling, I still have access to all my workouts. I'm going to be talking about that. And, Ashton's doing a really good job at that right now. But thinking about what can I invite people to try, even if I can't be physically running another group. but I can talk to people on demand, and people can purchase that, and it's an awesome tool, and maybe they even want a challenge pack because it's an option for that too. So talking about that. And then the 24th, so towards the end of that week, I'm going to be talking about the sneak peek I'm going to be running. I'm be inviting people to coaching, and hopefully, talking to people about coaching that whole week. And then the last week, challenge packs for my challenge group. So I always have something every week that I'm focused on that I can specifically talk to people about. I can specifically give a call to action if they want more information about, and will help me with my Success Club goals and my Team Cup goals. So look at your calendar and where can you make sure you have something each week to invite to. Some people were doing like a Fixate group. So people purchase the cookbook Fixate and just having a basic meal plan, but sharing recipes that you've been making with Fixate and inviting to that and talking about 21-day fix through the Fixate purchase. On demand again is another good one. A free group is a great option to run early. So that way you're building those relationships and building that connection, and towards the end of the month, you can get to that challenge pack purchase level conversation. So make sure you have something on your radar. If you are not comfortable running a 3-day sneak peek because you're probably all really new on here, reach out to your upline, because you can invite to their sneak peek. So if you're one of my personally sponsored coaches, we're going to be running that the week of the 24th. So write that on your calendar. If you're one of my personally sponsored coaches, if you are in my downline and I'm not your personally sponsored, reach out to your upline, because they're all running their own on different dates. So make sure that you connect with them so you can run that with them. So yeah, that's that. I'm going to kind of open it up for you guys. So if you guys have questions, let's stop the recording.